Your interaction with the Prime Minister and your letter to the Prime Minister, how did that go about? How did that?
I was invited by the Australian Parachute Federation. So there was a FAI meet, that is a Federational Aeronautical International. That's a main body, the apex body of all aviation sport, be it ballooning, be it paragliding, be it aeromodeling, anything. The FAI controls it all. So they have the different disciplines of all our aviation sports. So they had a meet in Delhi. So when they had this the FAI plenary meeting, the general body meeting. So when they had this FAI meet in Delhi, they had to India had to exhibit all the aerosports that we do in the country. So be it ballooning, be it gliding, be it skydiving, or aero modeling, whatever. So all that had to be done to show to them, to the delegates. So that time there was not so much of problem, security problem. So we skydived in Safdarjung Airport. If you've been to Delhi,
Okay.
so that was the airport when Delhi started, before
Right.
Palam even came
Right.
up.
Right.
So that's near the PM's house.
Okay.
So in that, it's a very big piece of land. So we skydived there. So I was the only girl in a team of 6, 7 army guys. I skydived,
Okay.
and I had a very nice parachute, a para commando, which I could fly, and I came very close to where the delegates were, and the Australian president recognized that I have to struggle a lot. He himself realized among this military crowd and among the men. So when he went back, he invited me to Australia for their nationals.
Right.
So that's how I went to Australia, and that's the first time I got exposed how advanced skydiving was.
Okay.
I never knew there was something like a square parachute. I never knew all the things, all the jargons and all the things. I had no international exposure. And like I said earlier, we don't have computers and we were not so tech savvy in the 80s. So I was in Australia in 84, and when I came back, I did few jumps there. When I came back, I just sat in my drawing room in a couch like this. I took a white piece of paper. I just wrote a letter to Rajiv Gandhi. I never even reread it for the spelling mistakes or language or anything. I just folded it. I said, otherwise I'll start correcting it. I put it into an envelope. Inside I wrote Honorable Prime Minister and
Right.
everything. But outside it was Mr. R. Gandhi. I never even wrote 5 race course, which is supposed to be addressed. By mistake, I wrote 7 race course, New Delhi. And I took my kinetic and went to the Agra railway station to the RMS. And I put it in there, that it will not be mixed up with all the normal letters and no one will see this is for the PM.
Right.
And it got to him. And of course, those days, cling, cling, cling. And a telegram came to me
Right.
asking me to be in the PM's house.
Okay. And how was that? How was
That
uh,
was, I felt very miserable because there were other people also there. So he came from one side and I was the last person he would meet. So I said, oh God, he won't even have time for me. So I had only my logbook and few paper cuttings that I had those days. So when he reached me and he looked at my logbook and then he says, what is this? No pull, forgot to pull. What is this pull? I said, whatever you can imagine. I forgot that I was talking to the Prime Minister of the country because I knew he is into aviation and he loves flying. I've seen him as a pilot in Agra.
right.
He carrying his own bag and walking,
Right.
so smartly. That time he was not the PM. So for me, it was another aviator, another person who loves aviation, talking to another person who loves something to do with it. And he laughed and I laughed, and PTI person took a beautiful picture of mine. So if you ever go to the Instagram, my Instagram pictures, it's there of
I've
me.
seen it. I've seen the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, okay. So, yeah, I treasure that picture.
Right.
And so he said, have you brought a proposal? I said, no. He said, okay, you get a proposal ready and go and give it to Pulok Chatterjee, who was his PS. He was IS officer. So then it was snail mail. So
Okay.
I had to write an aerogram to Rayford, to North Carolina, to the best drop zone where training takes place, ask them the cost, when to come, all these things. When I got that, I put it all together, how much a parachute would cost, put it all together. Those days, I think in 1985, I took out officially on my passport, you'll be shocked, nearly 10,000 US dollars.
Oh,
Yeah, the RBI gave me 10,000 US dollars to take.
okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Because that was for my parachute, that was for my stay, that was for my training for a year plus. So that was a lot. So I think I had to do justice to the country also.